Okay. Honest friends, is my voice is loud and clear? Just could you please confirm? Done, guys. Uh, so in the last class, we have completed the CNN and everything. I assume that everyone has practiced the CNN, and within the CNN, the code, what are the code of CNN we are having? So already we have discussed the coding part also, and within the coding part, I have told you clearly. So 1 minute. I don't found the notes in the drive. Others, could you please confirm whether it is available in the drive or not? Okay. So let me re-upload one more time. Okay, guys. So in the last class, I have explained for you the data pre-processing. So within the CNN, what type of data pre-processing we are going to do? First one is we are going to clean the data. So how we are going to clean the data within the CNN? So first only you know that these are the records. I mean, starting only whether you know that these images are not relevant or these images are low quality images means no. First we are not going to do that. Always first every time remember guys, we have to include the maximum amount of data. That is our first choice. Always remember. Okay, what is the first point you have to remember, miss? Never try to delete the data. First point. Okay, so if in the least case, even the outliers, even the something other than wrong values obviously we have to replace. Other than wrong values, try to integrate with maximum amount of data. Try to integrate the maximum amount of data. Don't remove anything. Okay, this is our first priority. Okay, first priority, keep always the maximum amount of data. In the interview also they'll ask, why we have to keep the maximum amount of data? Instead of that, we can clean this, we can clean that, we can do maximum amount of data cleaning and we can keep a perfect data only now miss. So you have to give the answer clearly. Okay, in the interview they'll ask the question like this, why we can't or why we should not remove the data. Why we should not remove the data means, so in the interview before asking this question first they'll ask how to check the data quality, or they will ask the question in such a way whether your data, I mean, to improve the data, how to improve the accuracy, they'll ask. And we'll say the answer as by doing the more amount of perfect data cleaning. So perfect data cleaning, something like this. Now they'll ask then, okay, what is meant by data cleaning? Next question would be, what is data cleaning and what you are going to do in the data cleaning? Now, in the data cleaning, obviously we are going to say missing values will be there. If it is a structured data means missing values will be there. Wrong data type will be there. Or we are having the wrong data, some values, wrong values, all these things will be there where we are going to modify. That is called as data cleaning. When it comes to the unstructured data like images, we are going to clean the some type of data, that is removing the low quality images. Now they'll ask the next question, why we can't remove every time? The best option is better to remove everything. If you remove maximum, if you remove the more unwanted data, if you remove more unwanted data, I mean, not good data, or if you remove the more bad data, automatically the accuracy increases. The accuracy increases. So it is better to remove the accuracy increases. So it is better to remove the always. It is better to remove the bad data. Means answer should be no. Here you have to properly explain this one. Why you here you have to clearly say that if we start if we start removing everything, okay, and then we will get more perfect data. We will get more perfect data. With that, accuracy also increases. With that, accuracy increases. But the problem is accuracy increases. As per our in our Jupyter notebook, we'll get the high accuracy. Okay. Actual problem is not here now. In our Jupyter notebook or in our program or whatever the project we have completed, our requirement is not showing the accuracy for the future data prediction. But the problem is future data may not be that much of perfect. Problem is future data. What are the future data you are going to get is not perfect. Then for future data, prediction will be for future data, the prediction. The what are the prediction is there? The prediction will have less accuracy. Okay, for prediction, it will have the less accuracy for the future data. So our target is in our Jupyter notebook getting high accuracy, or for predicting the future data high accuracy means predicting the future data high accuracy is more important. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? Now, sir, could you explain with a small example, sir? Okay. Now, for the students who are having the knowledge on stock market, I will explain. At the same time, for the students who are not having the an idea on the stock market, also I'm explaining just by taking one small example of stock market. Okay. So stock market means where we are going to invest some money by purchasing some companies. Okay. Okay. Leela, just give me 2 minutes. You'll understand. Okay. So in the stock market, for example, our what is stock market means purchasing the stocks. We are going to purchase the stocks for investment. So here I'm not discussing about the traders. Traders means who will simply keep the money for 1 or 2 days and take the money, and they are playing that one for getting the immediate benefit. Immediate benefit means in a short term money. Those people who are trying to work on the stock market, that is different story. I'm not discussing. In the stock market, two types of people will be there. One are called as traders who wants the money immediately. Second person is who wants to invest in the company, investors. So, for example, if I feel that Infosys is going to lead the India in the next 5 years, in the next after fifth year or sixth year, now it is going to beat the TCS. As of now, TCS is the India's largest IT company. In the next 5 years, Infosys is going to beat the TCS, and I want to be the part of the Infosys so that that company value increases. I will be the part of that company now, so automatically my value also increases. Is the point is clear? So here investment point of view, I'm saying from the investment point of view, I'm saying I'm not discussing about the trader point of view. Traders are a different game. That is, they are looking for the short term benefits. They want the short term money. They are ready for taking the risk or something. They will do in a different way. Here I'm not discussing about these people, and I will not explain also about this one. I'll explain only about the investment point of view. Now, what are the investment point of view are having? So here, when we are doing the investments, okay, sometimes the stock market, what happens, suddenly falls. Like example, when Narendra Modi's recent election result, what are the election result is there? Okay, that is nothing but June 4th. What are the June 4th, 2024? On the day, what are the election result we have got? On that day, suddenly the market has collapsed so much because Narendra Modi's what are the government formation is there? It is a combination of multiple people. Okay, so It is not individual parties election. I mean, forming the government. It's a combination of multiple parties. They are forming the government. On that day, what happened? Suddenly, the market was collapsed. Second, COVID. During the COVID time, the market was collapsed. This is in the year of 2019 and 20. 2019 ending with 2020 mid till the 2020 mid. Okay, and like that, in the if you take last 30 years, okay, if you take the last, what are the 30 years data you are having? In the last 30 years, multiple times the stock market was increased, suddenly it will fall, again it will increase, again it will fall, again it will increase, again it will fall. But overall, if you see from this point to this point, it will increase. But in between, drop will be there. Sudden drop will be there. During this drop, everyone will think that it will come directly to here itself. To that least itself, they will feel, and some people will come out of the market, and some people will start doing the investment or something. Different human emotions are involved here. Okay, sir, why stock market prediction cannot be done means the stock market is one of the area where both educated person, uneducated person, every kind of person with knowledge, without knowledge, without having any proper knowledge or anything, just carrying the human emotions, they will do with the money. That is the area. For example, if you want to purchase a house, 30 lakhs, you want to purchase a double bedroom apartment with 50 to 60 lakhs. No one will take the stupid decision fastly. They will start doing the some amount of research. They will start thinking of that. But when it comes to the stock market, the brain will not work because the amount is not 50 lakhs. The amount will be very small amount. They want to think that, okay, profit or loss, that one, this one, and human emotions will come into picture. With that human emotions, they will they will go in a different way. Okay, this is the only area where all the people will involve with their humans emotions. But AI and ML will work, not only AI and ML along with the statistics. All these will work with respect to data wise, not with respect emotion wise. Everything will work based on the data wise, not with the emotion. What are the emotion or something? For example, if you ask me, TCS share value increases or decreases, means we can estimate something. But if you ask the same question to the Adani will increase or decrease, means suddenly tomorrow Narendra Modi step out, means Adani will go into the London only. Maybe. We cannot say. So there is a possibility of that. But the same Narendra Modi step out means whether Ambani will go to London, no. Whether Tata will go to London, whether Mahindra will go to London, these people will not go. Why Adani only will go? So at least some people opinion I'm saying. Okay, in this maybe Narendra Modi fans also might be available as the students, or some of the Adani fans also might be available. But I want to say at least some of the people opinion is there on the Adani that he is backed with the Modi. Some people having the opinion, but the same opinion is not there on the Mahindra or TCS or big Bajaj or these are also people only in India. These many groups are there, but we are having the wrong opinion only on the Adani group. Remaining groups, we are not having that much of wrong opinion. If you ask out of 100, at least 20 people will say about the Adani in a wrong way. Maybe 80 people will say positive, maybe. But remaining groups, okay. Yeah, the point is very simple, guys. It is a pure sentiment. Okay, now why I'm saying this one? The point behind saying this one is, now one of my friend has told me that, I want to do the investment. In the investment, I will do like this and market always increases or something. Now, suddenly one day, if the market falls, one day means sometimes at a particular period of time, if the market falls like this. Now, in these cases, what you are going to do is, hey, that will not come, very rare, COVID will not come every time now. This will not come now. Now, what this person has done is, he has removed all these things. Simply removed. By removing all these things, he thought that only it will increase. And after 10 years, it will give the profit. And he has started investing. And he has invested also. After investing, after 10 years was completed, now his money is still there only. It was not increasing. And he asked me the question, why it is not increasing? What happened is, during this time, he has removed the money. Whenever the market is falling, he has taken off the money Again, when the market is increasing, he has invested the money. Something like this. He has not followed the systematic pattern, or he has not involved the all kinds of data. Now, for the futuristic data, when you are not having the idea of when the stock market is going to fall, or when it falls, how we have to behave, when you don't know about all these things, blindly, if you think everything is always increasing only, then what happens? For the future data, the prediction will be low accuracy. So this is basically wrong data. Right data means it is a right data only. Right? Really happen now. If it is wrong data, for example, so sir, really actually the market was increased, sir, but in our data set it was showing like this, sir, means it is called as wrong data. We will replace that one. Here it is not a wrong data, na? It is bad data. It is not wrong data. What is the difference between wrong data versus bad data? Wrong data means completely it was mentioned in a wrong way. For example, my salary is 1 lakh. There it was written 10 lakhs. It is called as wrong data. What is bad data means I'm having 1 lakh and my friends are having in terms of 50,000, 40,000, 30,000 means when compared to him, I will have the some more amount or something means like some kind of outliers. Point is clear? So whenever you are having the some kind of outliers or something like this, if you have to understand clearly what is the data, it is real or it is wrong, everything you have to understand. You have to spend the time on that. For example, in the training, in the data science training, everyone are getting only monthly 50,000 or 60,000 or 70,000. Why SRK is getting 1 lakh? I think he has done something wrong or he has kept some kind of, instead of going in a wrong way, first we have to observe. After observing, then we have to take the decision. Without observing, many people will take the decision. And that one only will lead to the low accuracy. They want the quick answers. Even in the stock market also, they want the very quickly. Sir, today I'm having 1 lakh, sir. What to do? One of my friend will call me. Suddenly one day he will call. Hey, SRK, today I have got some money where to invest. Okay, I will check that one and something, I will do the analysis or something. I will tell after 1 week, miss, by that time, he will say that already I have invested. Investing fastly that 1 lakh is important or investing that 1 lakh in the right way is important. He is not having the patience. Nowadays, many people are not having that one. But in the machine learning and AI, we require that one. To invent a new product, to get into the market, an excellent product means patience with all types of data, observations, so many things are important. Point is clear, guys, everyone? So without observing, just I'm having the money, today I will invest whatever I want. Means today it might be a good one. Okay, I will tell you like multiple stories. Why I'm saying the stories related to stock market means it because if I say in my company, one of my company where I have done this project means you may not understand that project. But if I say to the stock market means at least you'll understand something. Okay, so that is the reason just generally I'm taking the stock market example, guys. Nothing else. So now here in the stock market, one of my friend has told when there is a news that Nirmala Sitharaman is going to give some special benefits to the railways. What happened on that day? My friend has invested on the railways. After a certain period of time, railway stocks are not performing well. They are news based. News based are not for the future investments. News based are only for the traders. Okay, railway stock will perform. PSU stocks we are going to perform, or this sector is going to perform. Since Nirmala Sitharaman and Narendra Modi is more focused on these areas. Okay, till how much time? Till that news is circulating outside, that one will continue. Once the circulation was completed, everything will be normal. Okay, so these are called as news-based analysis. They are not used for the real-time investment purpose. Okay, the same friend who called me one day, he told that Nirmala Sitharaman is saying that railway stocks are infrastructure is going to be developed more, it seems. And in Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu Naidu has won and he has become the chief minister. So heritage is going to increase because he will expand the heritage and he will give all the benefits to the heritage. And he has invested the money in the railways and heritage company like this. And that news circulation and everything was completed 4 months. 4 months it was raised. Now, when it is rising, no one wants to remove that stock because it is performing well and it is giving the money. Now, why to remove unnecessarily? They'll think. Now, once the news circulation was completed, what happened? It is start falling. Now, today, recently, very recently, he has called me and he told that, Arey, sir, recently I have invested in this railways, but at the time it has increased, but now suddenly it is not increasing something. Okay. I'm not saying the story of when the stock market falls, when the stock market increases. I'm saying about the long-term investment point of view. So here the point is what? What is the point to be noted? A detailed analysis. First point is detailed analysis is required. Point number one, we have to keep in the mind always. We cannot fix ourselves that due to this wrong data only accuracy drops or due to this only everything drops. Nothing. Okay. So always try to include the data. First priority, always try to include the all types of data. Like in the stock market, COVID time also you have to include. You have to include the every bad scenarios. At the same time, you have to include the very good scenarios. Both you have to include. Then only you will do the more accurate analysis for the future. After 2 years, anything may happen. Right? Now, suddenly, presently, as of now, today in the market, okay, as we know, this US has done the war on the Venezuela recently, 4 days back, and they have captured something. Okay, now most of the nations they have opposed this war against Venezuela by US. Now, for example, Putin has taken seriously this one and he has declared the war on the US. Now, US Russia war has started. Now, there is no nuclear deal also because the contract was terminated. Anytime nuclear war can be happen in the world because there is no deal. Earlier, there is a deal that for next 40 years, we should not have the nuclear war. That is the deal was made between the US and Russia. That deal was completed. What the timeline is there, it was completed. Now, anyone in the world can use the nuclear weapons at any point of time. So now the US is making the everyday new nuclear weapons. Russia is also starting making the new nuclear weapons. They are in the manufacturing of nuclear weapons. Now, once they are starting, the more the nuclear powers the nation becomes, automatically one country will start dominating other countries. When Russia starts dominating US will not accept. When US is trying to dominate Russia, Russia will not accept. So automatically ego clashes will come, and with that ego clashes, automatically war may trigger anytime. With that war, automatically stock market may fall. Are you ready? In your prediction, have you checked the predictions? I mean, in your past data, have you included that type of data? When the market falls due to sudden fluctuations due to the war or something, have you included that type of data in yours? No, sir. Then how you can estimate for the future? Point is clear? Understood, guys? So, to be more simplified, I'm not going out of everything. Now, again, I'm coming back to the CNN. So, always first priority, don't try to remove the data. Try to integrate maximum amount of data, whatever was given to you. And try to increase the epochs. After epochs are increased, okay, first you try with the 25 epochs. With the certain epochs, 25 epochs, you got the 70% accuracy. This is accuracy and this is epochs. Let's take an example. Now go with the 50. You have got here 75. Go with 100. Still it is 75 only. So now what we are going to conclude from this? Okay, there is no use of increasing the epochs. Now log the epochs 50 only. Don't change the epochs. Now try the second option. Increase the filters. Earlier filters are 32 now. Okay, filters are 32 with epochs of 25. You got this one. Now increase the filters to 64. One more layer you add. Same epochs. Log. Now you see accuracy was increased to 80. Okay, as we have seen the filters are increasing. Now you can increase the more filters. Still more filters. Sir, for example, though I have added the filters also, there is no difference in the accuracy, sir. Then don't increase. Lock this one also. Filters also lock. Now you try with this one. Like that, one after one after one after, every option you try to do. In that last option is removing the data. Low quality images, removing the low quality images is our last option. Point is clear? Everyone, understood guys? Yes or no? Yes. So as Dharmendra is asking, so for images, outliers are nothing but low quality images. Low quality images are called as outliers. Removing the outliers is our last option. Always try, first priority is retrain the outliers. Keep the data as it is and work. Everyone is clear? Bad data means outlier data. Outliers means for images, it is low quality images. Low quality images are called as outliers. Everyone is clear? Leela, is your question is clear now? Next, once this is completed, okay, your prediction and everything was completed. Now you take the future data. Now future data, you are going to get the single image. It is not flow from directory. What is flow from directory means when you are having the multiple images one after one after one, it is flow from directory. When you are having a single image, we cannot use the flow from directory. So in the above code, here I have used the flow from directory. What is this flow from directory? Flow from directory means there is a folder. In the folder, multiple images are there. Take one after one after one. That is the meaning of flow from directory. Directory means folder. Flow means one after one. That is nothing but for loop. Okay. So now, whereas for the future data single prediction, we have to take the from PIL, import the image. From PIL, import the image. Right? Now, okay, import the image. Now, what are the import images there? This image is used to open the single image. Image.open. Image.open means it is going to open the image, single image. When you want the single image, this one. When you want the multiple images, flow from directory. All the images should be kept in the folder and flow from the directory. First, you are going to resize to 64 by 64. What are the new image you are going to get in the future also? It should be of the shape of 64 by 64. And it has to be converted as an array. And that array, what are the array is there? That array you are going to use the model.predict. And the output is 1, it is called as dog. If the output is 0, it is called as cat. Why output 0 is called as cat? Alphabetical order encoding was done. Already we have seen in the last class itself. I told you here. Okay, cats are considered as zeros and dogs are considered as 1. Is the point is clear? Now, coming to the question number 2. Okay. So for the future data also, because my future, for example, my training, the model was trained with the 64 by 64. Okay. According to the 64 by 64, you will get the future maps. According to the future map, you will get the max pooling. And according to the max pooling, from that, you are going to get the input layer. And once the input layer is there, automatically it will be connected to the connection. So this is my original image. What are the image is there? It is future map. From the future map, pooling was done. And from the pooling, input layer was created, layer. And from the layer, full connection will be done. Now, for example, this training was done with the 64 by 64. The images are trained with the 64 by 64. According to that futures, according to the pooling, according to the input layer will be designed. Now, for the future data, it is 100 by 120. For 100 by 120, when I apply the same filters, automatically the future map size will be different. According to the future map size, pooling size will be different. According to the pooling size, input neurons will be different. Then the future data may not be fitted in the input neurons. The size will be different. So that is the reason this also I will convert to 64 by 64. Then I will apply the filters. Then I will get the future maps. Point is clear? So directly never predict on the future data. For the future data also, first we have to do the data pre-processing. After doing the data pre-processing only we have to do. Is the point is clear? Right? Now, Coming to this next question. So this is the way where we are going to predict for the future data. Now, if you want to increase the layers, how we can increase the layers? I mean, layers means, sorry, hidden layers, everyone knows. How we can add the more number of filters? Because here I have taken the filters 32. For example, I want to add the more amount of filters. What I have to do is, here, first, this is convolution layer with max pooling. Completed now? Now, if you want to add the more filters, again you have to write. After this, again you have to write classifier dot add and convolution 2D with filters. What are the input shape is there? And input shape with filters is equal to one more time 32. So again, one more layer you have to add like this separately. Here, don't increase this one to 64. It is not, don't change this one to 64 because that number is 32 only. Okay, if you write 64, if you write 200 also, it will take maximum 32 only. So maximum 32 only. So what you have to do? Here you have to add one more layer like this. So classifier dot add convolution 2D. So you are going to add the filters. What are the filters are there? And you are going to add the max pooling. Okay. Again, you are going to add the one more convolution 2D. That is filters of 32. And you are going to add the max pooling. What are the max pooling is there? Max pooling you are going to add. Then finally, after these two convolution your operations are completed, then finally you can do the flatten. Once flatten means 1D array will be converted. With that 1D array, automatically neural network will be added. Next one is neural network. Okay, if you want to add the one more filter or one more layer of convolution, here you have to add like this. In the sequential order, you have to add. Is the point is clear, guys? Understood, everyone? How many convolution layers are recommended before we feed the data to? So convolution layers, one layer only first will start. Okay, always will start with the one layer. See guys, whether how many hidden layers has to be added in the ANN? Anyone can tell me how many hidden layers has to be added in the ANN? Miss, there is no fixed answer. First we'll try with the 0. Later we'll try with the 1. Later we'll try with the 2 layers. Later we'll try with the 3 layers. 0 means perceptron model followed by 1, 2, 3 like that. Whichever is not having the fixed answers, if you ask me the question, okay, how many we have to add this one, that one, if you ask me, there will be no fixed answers for that. Okay, Suresh, is your question is clear? First question. And Suresh, second question is, can you please tell me when do we use max pooling and average pooling? We are going to use the always max pooling only. We will never use the min pooling or average pooling. Maximum pooling only we are going to use. That max pooling is nothing but where we are going to extract the maximum value. Already we have reduced the size. At least in the size, we want the maximum value. Is the point is clear? Now, Dharmendra is asking, sir, what is after flatten? After flatten, okay, once the flatten was completed, now here units is equal to 128. Means once the flatten was completed, here automatically 1D input layer will be created. For your input layer, you are adding the hidden layer. This is hidden layer. And this is output layer. The moment the flatten was completed, input layer is ready. Why here I have taken 128 means because input layer consists of 64 neurons. 64 double is maximum is 128. Is the point is clear? Dharmendra. Right? Now, Leela, your question is clear? Suresh. Now, yes. Bharat, all the 32 layers are applied at once. 32 filters. What are, sorry, 32 filters are there. All the 32 filters were applied. For 32 filters, 32 future maps will be generated. From that 32 future maps, we are going to do the pooling. For each future map, pooling. Can we see the shape of neural network before compiling in the notebook? No. What are the diagram you are asking? Now that diagram we cannot see. Diagram we cannot see. Weights we cannot see. Okay. Now I'll ask the question like this. Okay. Something. You define a function. Define one function. And in that function, something you write the code. Okay. And you call this function. Now tell me whether while executing this function, can you see what is the step by step? For example, this function was created with the 20 lines of code. Assume, let's take an example, 20 lines. While calling this function, you are going to just provide the input arguments. Are you going to see the step by step, what happens in the first step, what happens in the second step, what happens in the third step? Can you see that one? Forget about the AI. A normal Python, can you see that one? No, right? So just here also same way for every function there is some backend code is there. Similarly here also when we fit automatically in the backend some codes will be there and in that code automatically the values will be substituted. Point is clear? Uh, if time available, could you please show us how we apply the future detectors on color images? Future detectors, that is nothing but filters. Filters you are going to apply on the color images just by taking the here 64 by 64 comma 3. Okay. If you are asking me, here two types of image projects will be there related to images and videos. We are having the two types of videos. Sorry, two types of projects. What are those two types of projects? Means project number one is okay. We are having the two types of projects. One is called as image classification. One is called as image classification. And the second one is called as object detection. Okay, two types of projects will be there. One is image classification. Okay, what is that image classification means? For example, I'll show you one image and this image belongs to this class or this class I'll ask. Okay, now for example, let's take an example like this. Okay, this image belongs to cat or dog. If I ask this question, it is called as image classification. Okay, whether you are classifying this one. Now in this image only, where the eyes are located, where the dogs are located, if I ask this question, it is called as object detection. Object is nothing but eyes. You are identifying the where these eyes are located. Point is clear? If you are identifying the where the eyes are located, this is called as object detection. Classifying the entire image, whether it is a dog or cat, means it is called as image classification. Point is clear, everyone? Difference is clear? Now, so this image classification will be done by using the CNN and object detection will be done by using the computer vision, that is C. That is the difference between these two. Okay. So here, what are the computer vision is there? There is one more concept related to computer vision. In that computer vision, we are going to identify the objects. We are not going to classify the image. We'll identify the object. This is another type of project. This is different and this is different. Here you are classifying the images. Point is clear? Whether it is belongs to this category or this category. Object detection is different, right? Done. And how to check overfitting and underfitting means, so here in the coding here itself, you can check the fit x is equal to training set we have given, validation is equal to testing we have given. So here what are the accuracy you are seeing? This accuracy is called as train accuracy. Here what are the accuracy you are seeing here? This accuracy is called as train. Here val underscore accuracy is there na? This is called as test. This is train and this is test. Train accuracy is there, test accuracy is there. Train accuracy, test accuracy. Now come to the last epoch. In the last epoch, what is the train accuracy? Finally, you got 92% train accuracy. What is the test accuracy? 73%. Now it is overfitting or underfitting problem is, tell me guys, what type of problem it is? Train accuracy is having 92% accuracy, 92.77, and this is validation accuracy. Val underscore accuracy is there, na? That is nothing but test accuracy. Test accuracy you are having only 74. But what type of problem it is called as? Overfitting problem. Now already I told you how to reduce the overfitting problem. Right? Yes. So text in the given image, extracting the text can be done or not? Absolutely we can do, but that is not in the CNN. That is different. Okay? Everyone? Yeah. As earlier we have yesterday we have already executed, right? Already I have executed yesterday. Just I am showing you the additional things. Already we have executed now. Yesterday only in the class we have executed. Not full project. What not full project? Everything, every line we have executed now. What we have missed yesterday? Tell me what we have, for example, did we have missed this execution of first line? Did I not explain data generator? What is flow from directory? What is meant by sequential convolution? All these are executed now. Every line was executed and I have executed the fit, but to run this fit line, it will take 45 minutes. When I execute this cell and to complete all the 25 epochs, it will take the 45 minutes of time. Up to here, I have executed yesterday. And we have stopped here, right? Done. Everyone is clear up to here? Okay, Dharmendra. Done? Now, let's see. Let us go with this one. Now, next type of CNN. In the CNN, what type of problems you are going to get? I told you, overfitting problem. Or if you want to increase the accuracy, how you have to improve the accuracy. Okay. Now, after this, now try to collect some additional data sets, guys. Now, what is your work is? Try to collect. CNN is completed. Complete CNN is completed. So, try to collect some additional data sets which is available in open source. Open source means in the Google. Okay. So try to collect some additional data sets. Now where you can collect these additional data sets, I am going to show you the links. And from that links, you try. I'll show you with one of the example. Now after collecting the additional data sets, now you try to execute the new projects end to end from your end. And this one only you have to add in the resume. Please don't add the cat and dog images in the resume. Sir, why? Very simple answer. Always remember, guys, this point. Okay? Most important, when you are having the free time, always remember only this one point. In class, okay, along with me, remember, I'm writing clearly. If required, everyone please write. This is one of the most and most and most and most important for you to get the job. Whether you will believe or not, I don't know. But write this one. I will also write myself on Jan 9th. Already I told you why your resume will not get shortlisted or something, something. I will clearly write myself also. Okay. I have explained clearly to students. I am also writing from my end. Tomorrow, one day will come now. At the time when you ask me, right, I will show this one only. Go through the recording of 9th, January 9th recording. In that, I am explaining this one very clearly. Make a note. Most important one, please make a note. In class, along with you, okay, multiple students are, are attending and listening. Along with you, not only you, along with you, multiple students are attending. Along with you, what you are doing, others are also doing. Along with you, they are also taking the notes. Commonly, these three things are done by every student in this class: attending, listening, writing. Writing the running notes. Okay, writing, running notes. What are the running notes? Is there running notes? Along with you, multiple students are doing this one. They are attending the class. They are listening to the class. What are I'm saying? They are listening. Along with you, you don't think that you are only listening. Along with you, everyone are doing the same. They are also writing the running notes. After that, they are also downloading from Google Drive. Download from Google Drive. Along with you, they are also doing this one. Along with you, they are also doing the revision. Means doing the same thing in the class. Doing same what discussed in class. Along with you, all of them are doing. Each and every person is going to do the same thing commonly. Now, along with you, okay, each and every student, how they are doing, na? In the same way, I am also going to share whenever there is a future job, okay, job requirements, whenever there is a job requirement, I am going to post in Google Classroom for all the students, not for you only. Na? I will not share only the job requirement only for you, right? For every student, I will share the same thing. Now, whenever there is a job requirement posted, okay, posted job requirement in Google Classroom, for everyone, it is common. And everyone in this class will apply. Everyone will apply for that company. Common, na? Whether you will not apply, your friend will not apply. Who will not apply for the job? When there is an opportunity, everyone will apply, right? Now the actual point comes. How company will shortlist your resume. This is the most important point. Okay, 100 people are sending the same resume. For 100 people, they will not do the interview now. For example, in this class, till now, what are the topics we have completed? Let's take an example topics. What are the topics we have completed? Python. You will also write Python, NumPy. You will also write NumPy, Pandas. Every person in this class will write. ANN. Every person will write. Data cleaning. Every person will write. Exceptionally, what you are writing extra? Tell me what you are writing. Here, total, how many students are there? Everyone can see the number of participants now. You also can see, right? Along with me, you also can see. Every student will write the same words in their resume now. Are you special? They will also write the data cleaning. They will also write data wrangling. They will also write data transformations. They will also write ANN. What are the concepts we have covered in the class? They will also write now. Same ANN, same CNN. What are we have discussed? Every student will write the same thing only now. I know, I know, I know, I know. And every student will write the same projects. My projects only they will write, right? What is the projects you have implemented in ANN? Miss, sir, I have churn prediction, sir, whether the person will exit or not. What is another project? Energy, sir, estimating the energy. In the images, what project you have done, Miss? Image classification, dogs and cats classification I have done. You only have done, na? You only have done, na? No, right? Everyone in this class has done, na? Point is clear? So now, how then companies will shortlist your resume? On what criteria? Okay, here if I take the person 1, person 2, person 3, person 4, assume 4 persons are there, 4 resumes are there. I can't do the interview for all the persons. Whether it is possible to do the interview for every person who applied the job? No. Then what they are going to observe? Skills. You will mention the same skills. Your friend also in this class will mention the same skills. Forget about the outsider. I'm not discussing about the outsider. At least in your class only, other person also will mention the same skills. Other person also will mention the same skills. You are writing down some projects. What are the projects are discussed in the class? You will write these projects. What you will do? What your friend will do? Tell me. He will also write the same projects only, na? He will write anything separate, yeah? No, right? Same projects. Same projects, same projects. For example, you have done some Naresh IT certification. At the end, you will get the Naresh IT course completion certification. For you will get, only you will get your friend also will get the same certification, na? For everyone. Now tell me, if everything is same, on what criteria we have to shortlist? And when the company receives like this, the same resume Xerox copy, except name of the person and phone number is different, remaining everything is Xerox copy whenever the company receives, na, what they're feeling, someone has sold the projects, you guys has purchased the projects. That is their feeling. Your all comes under copy paste category. Point is clear? Everyone? Understood? So now here the difference where it comes means the difference is here only, which we call it as experience. We don't want the fake experience. Fake experience means my projects as your projects are called as fake experience. That is only called as fake experience. Without doing the work, saying that I have done the work, without doing anything, saying that is only called as fake, basically. Okay, so here the companies require the experience. Now the project should be deferred. Which type of level of projects you are going to do now? Based on that only, they will shortlist your resume. Sir, your friend resume has got shortlisted. My resume is not getting shortlisted. Miss, here is the actual point. How many projects you are going to keep differently from others? How much experience you are going to showcase yourself when compared to others? Comparison. Sir, why I have to compare, sir? Because you are in the competitive world. In the competitive world, comparison is compulsory. If you are only the person applying for that one, means no need to compare. But you are not only the person, na, automatically comparison will come. Point is clear, guys? So always think this. And particularly when I share particularly this job requirement in the Google Classroom, na, that one and more number of students will apply. At least you are applying on your own means, okay, your friend doesn't know. There you are applying. But what are the job requirement I am going to post in the Google Classroom, which we call it as placement assistance. This is not for you only, na, for every person in this class. Na. I'm doing any placement assistance only for you. Have you paid any special money? No, right? Every person is same. So for every person, we are going to do the same kind of placement assistance. For every person, we are going to share the same job link. Every person is going to apply for the same company. Every person will write the Naresh IT. Naresh IT, I have completed this course, that one, this one, this one, this one. Now, when everything is same, here, for example, everything is same means what happens, simply 4 resumes will be rejected. None of the resume will get shortlisted. Now, automatically, some of the students will come to me. In this 4, at least 2 students will come to me and they'll say that, sir, what are you giving in the job in the Google Classroom? Now? Sir, we are applying, but we are not getting the course. Why you will not get the course, miss? This is the reason. Point is clear, everyone? So now what is the solution, sir? Problem, okay. Solution. What is the solution? Solution is very simple. First and foremost important thing is skills are common. Remember this. Skills are common. Every person will have the same skills, which we call it as I know. I know this one, I know this one. And in the reality, it is having only 20% weightage. If you complete the entire course and if you say that I know Python, I know AI, I know Gen AI, I know Agentic AI also, I know is having this I know word is having 20% weightage. Okay. Apart from the skills, experience. That is projects. How many projects developed by you? Clearly, I'm writing developed by you. Developed by you means which are not discussed in the class. Which are not discussed in the class. These projects which are developed by you, that is tells about how much you know. Not I know. How much know. How much. It indicates how much I know. This indicates what I know. So what I know is having 20% weightage. How much I know is having the 70% weightage along with the certification. These are the three criteria which generally the resume will get shortlisted. Who certified you? Who told that you are having the subject? Who told? Who told that you are having the subject? If you say that I know Python means who told you know Python? Who told that you know Python? Means Microsoft has told me that I know Python because they have provided me the certificate by after writing the exam. So Naresh IT certification, sir, throw into the dustbin. Sir, you are working in Naresh IT. We are also students of Naresh IT. Though you are students of Naresh IT also, I am also working in Naresh IT also. Naresh IT simply throw into the dustbin. Okay. So because here whatever we are having, we are going to get just by paying the fees. What are the certificate we are going to get in Naresh IT? We call it as course completion certificate. Course completion certificate means you attended the classes, you paid the money for the classes. That is the certificate. This certificate will not tell that how much subject you are having. Point is clear? Sir, you can conduct one exam and you can give the certificate. If I conduct also, for other batches, other students will not be conducted now. For Naresh IT, basically institute certificates are that one only. Not only if I conduct some exam and if I really give the certificate also, outside none of them will believe. Because along with you, other batch students of Naresh IT also will be there. Na? Point is clear. So simply, this is having the 10% weightage, guys. This is the weightages in your resume. Now, based on this, now you decide why you will not get the interview course. Where you have made the mistake. This you have to decide. Is the points are clear, everyone? Right? So any certification like Microsoft or Amazon or anything, any certification by writing the exam, which is having the writing some exam and they'll give the certificate, na? That certificates automatically they are popular in the market and they are having the good amount of weightage. Like Google certification is there, Amazon certification is there. All these certifications, everyone knows in the market that we will never get these certificates without writing the exam. So everyone knows this. Not only you, not only me, any person in this IT industry who are working in the IT industry, they knows. Right? Now, Udemy, Coursera, all these type of one, you only tell me guys, with writing the exam you'll get the certificate or without writing the exam you'll get the certificate. Yes, which one? By writing or without writing? Without writing, just by paying the amount you are getting the certificate means throw into the dustbin. Go and get the BTech certificate without marks. Without writing the exam, go and bring the BTech certificate. Now, automatically you see the importance of that certificate. You have written so many exams now in your degree. Don't write one exam also and bring the certificate. What that certificate is called as? Same certificate, these are called as. They are very high powerful means this is also powerful. They are waste means this is also waste. Simple point. Intermediate certificate. Sir, I have completed 10 intermediate, sir. Okay. Remove the marks and show me the certificate. Give a try. Say to any person, I have completed intermediate, but I have not written the exam. See what their expression is. Same way, I have completed Gen but there is no certificate for that. Same expression. As it is, same expression with not even minute change. Is the points are clear? Understood, everyone? So now why I'm saying all these things now? Suddenly why I'm saying all these things? Point is very simple. Here I want your projects to be developed. Now it's time for you.
Server data sets will be same for everyone.
See, whatever I'm sharing the data set will be the same for everyone. When you are trying from the open source, when you are trying to get the data sets from the open source, okay, these projects, I ask you to collect additional data sets now. Now, what are the data set you are going to collect? How your friend will collect? Point number one. Sir, for example, sir, let's take an example. My project and one of my friend's project is also same. Okay. How many projects you are going to write in the resume? First tell me. Are you going to write only one? No. How many you are going to write? For example, person one is going to write minimum five. Minimum you have to write five guys. Minimum. You can even mention the 10 also. That is your choice. Sir, but fresher resume should be one page only, no sir, miss. First, who called as freshers? Why you are thinking you are called as fresher? Fresher resume is one page only, but you are not fresher now. You are experienced person now. No, sir, I have not worked. Experience means not working in the company, guys. Experience means having the project knowledge. Fresher means not having the project knowledge. They are called as fresher. First, understand the difference between the fresher versus experience. Fresher means who is unable to do the project on their own. If I give one data set, for example, CNN was completed, I'll share one data set. Whether can you do the project, miss? If you say the answer, no, sir, miss, you are called as fresher. Yes, sir, I can do, miss, you are called as experience. That is the first difference. Major difference between the experience versus fresher. When we are having the subject with us, automatically the confidence will come in the interview room. Because we have done the projects, the same projects we are going to do, similar kind of projects only we'll do in the company also. Na? Automatically confidence will come. When we have not done the projects, confidence will not be there. We'll always try to recollect what SRK has told in the class, how to replicate the same thing as it is like that. When we have done the projects, ask any question. Obviously, they'll ask the questions within the projects what we have done only. They will not ask the new question, right? For example, CNN, you have told, they'll ask what are the steps in CNN. If to improve the accuracy, what are the things? What you have implemented? How to increase the accuracy by epochs? Like this, they'll ask them different questions. Multiple questions. Points are clear, everyone? Right? Now, so every person is going to write the at least 5 projects in their resume. Now tell me guys, one project will be coincide because what are the data set you have selected? Another person may set the same data set and he may write in the resume also. We don't know now. Because in this class, total 100 students are there. What data set they have downloaded from the Google, how we can know? Obviously, we don't know. Okay, coincidence is possible. 5 out of 5 will be coincide. Huh? Practically possible, that one. 5 out of 5, 6 out of 6, that too in the same sequential order. Everything is possible. Huh? That much of coincidence will be there in the reality. Unless it is copied. Out of 5 projects, one project common data set you have chosen means okay, accepted. Point is clear? Everyone. right? So now here I'm going to show you the data sets where you can download. Like example of one of them is Kaggle. The website name is called as Kaggle. Just click on the Kaggle, and in the Kaggle here you have to first log in. It is free only. You can sign up, and after sign up you have to log in. And once you log in into this, here there is an option called as data sets. Click on the data sets. Now here you can type the images related to images. Just you can type the data set which is related to images, and within the images, can you see here data sets? Click on the data sets. So data sets related to images will be there, and first read the project. What is the project about? Read everything, and after reading the project and everything, then you can download. Okay, here, what are the image classification? I'm writing clearly image classification. Data sets related to image classification. So I have clicked on the data sets. 58,508 is there. At least out of 58,000, remove 50,000. 58,000, you remove minimum 500 data sets will be there now. Repeated only. Sir, multiple data sets are repeated, sir. Okay. 58,000 data sets are repeated. At least 500 data sets are there, right? Minimum. In that 500 data sets, can't you select any one of them as per your choice? Point is clear, everyone? So here we are having the different types of like agriculture related, vehicle related. Now here, what is the data set? This data set consists of 30 types of crop images in separate folders, 30 different folders. It is a multi-class classification. So different folders are there. In one folder, some like this we are having. Simply you can click on the download. All these files you can download. Okay, click. Download option is there now. Click. And first read what is the image about. And here vehicle image classification. What is this project about? First read. Okay, total 5,600 images are there across 7 categories. Each category represents different. So in this after Ushas are there 800 images like this, like this, like this. And these many images in total. Simply download them and execute the file. Point is clear? So you are having the multi-na. Out of 58,000, at least 500 will not be there. In that 500, you cannot get one as per your interest.
And for coding, we can take your reference, like previous project reference.
Yes. Now, in this projects, whatever you are going to select, you have to take the real-time projects. Real-time means where it is having the real-time application. For example, let us take like this. First, this one, image. What image? Butterfly image classification is there. Now here in the butterfly classification, we have to classify this one. Okay, total 1,000 data set is there, and we have to classify something. Now in the reality, where we are going to use this project, in which company will use butterfly classification, which companies will use the butterfly classification means, to my mind, I'm not getting one company also. Then it is a good project or bad project means bad project. Don't select this data set. So now come to the next one is satellite image classification. Satellite images classification will be done by multiple people. So this is having the importance. Agriculture, yes, every drone manufacturing companies will use the crop only. And there automatically, which are nowadays we want to do on the crop or something. So this is having the advantage. Point is clear. Okay. Now cats and dog images. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry, tell me where we are going to use, whether it is a Tom or whether it is a Jerry or miss. In the real life, whether we are going to use that one. Do you think that in the real life we'll use that one? No. This is not a real-time project. It is a project, but not real-time. Real-time is which is not having in the companies. Okay. So this one, X-rays. In the medical industry, we are going to use. Food images. Obviously, food processing companies will use. Like this, we are having the multiple now. Just you have to type here image classification project and click on the data sets. Similarly, for regression, type here regression, and here type with the data sets. In this, all these are data sets only. Open salary estimation, cancer regression, something something is there. Like this, we are having the multiple. One after one, open. Sir, first one only should I say it? Array first, instead of first one, multiple are there na. Read. First you read the first one, business problem. Not attractive. Go to the second one. Not attractive. Go to the third one. Selecting the good project will take at least half an hour to 1 hour of time. Spend the time. Spend that one. And then you select which data set is correct for me. Point is clear. Everyone. Yes or no? Right? So like this, you have to select the data sets and you have to execute the projects. Now, what are the maximum amount of time you are having? You have to spend where? Where you have to spend the maximum amount of time is on your experience. Without having the experience, don't expect the high salary, don't expect the job. Again, I'm saying experience means doing the projects on our own, not copying the projects from others is called as experience. Doing the projects on our own is called as experience. Try to do the maximum number of projects. Automatically, you will get the very good package and at the earliest job. Most important point, as I've told you earlier, along with you, multiple students are there. The difference only will be here. For example, tomorrow, once I explain the Microsoft certification, how to take, and I will complete the Microsoft certification syllabus, not only you, other friends also will be Microsoft certification. This is also again going to be common. Certification is going to be common, and skills are also going to be common. Exclusively difference will come only in the projects. How many projects you are developing on your own? There only actual point lies for getting the shortlisted, for getting the job, for both the purposes. Okay. And once your projects are completed, I will show you how you can store them in the GitHub and everything in the sequential order. But as of now, you have to think only one point is every topic, once it is completed, one project was completed by SRK in the class, means similar kind of project you have to do with on your own. Regression was completed. Then regression, you have to take one data set and you have to complete. Classification was completed. You have to take another one. Like that, how many projects I am doing in the class, same number of projects you have to do on your own. Okay? Is the points are clear, guys? Done. Yeah, Suresh, what is the name of the Azure AI Associate, which we are going to cover in the class? Right? Done. So everyone please practice and we'll meet in the tomorrow's class. As we know, tomorrow we are having the ML class, Saturday. Okay? And we are going to work on the OpenCV. Next topic is OpenCV. Could you upload the today's class? Just give me 1 minute of time. I'm uploading now itself. Just 1 minute. And once it is uploaded, please confirm me whether you have received or not. Just give me 2 minutes of time. I'm just uploading. You are not feeling well. Yeah, you can leave. Okay. The notes was uploaded, guys. Please cross check once. CNN notes along with the CNN code. Both are uploaded. And data set also I'm going to upload, but data set upload, it will take the time because images has to be uploaded now. It will take time, but it will be uploaded. Now itself. Just in 5 minutes, everything will be available. Yeah. Cross check. Cross check once. Yeah, Bharat. Azure AI Associate. Exactly.